How to do, y'all? This is John, and Capcom recently announced the next Resident Evil game, which is a remake of Resident Evil Code Veronica, and it's just simply called Resident Evil Veronica. They announced this and released a reveal trailer, and I want to talk about it a little bit. Now, I have not played the original Code Veronica, because it really kind of wasn't released during a time period when, I was allowed to play M-rated games. And on top of that, it's arguably the most poorly mismanaged game in the entire Resident Evil series. The game was originally released on the Sega Dreamcast in 2000, and a HD remaster was released on the PlayStation 2 and the Xbox 360, and that's pretty much it. No computer version was ever released, and the game has not been remastered at all ever since. And finding copies for it is extremely difficult, which honestly explains why Resident Evil fans desperately wanted a Code Veronica remake, and we are finally getting it with Resident Evil Veronica. As far as, the trailer itself goes, it kind of has a similar formula to the reveal trailer for Resident Evil Requiem, which was released earlier this year. A good bulk of the trailer, like the first 2.5 minutes, is all seemingly taken from the opening cutscene to the game. And I say seemingly because I'm not 100% certain. We won't know until the release of the game. But it all, is undeniably from the same exact section of the game. Claire Redfield goes to her brother's apartment in Paris, France, to try and find him. She meets an old lady who is, I believe, the owner of the apartment building. They go to his apartment. He's not there. It's a mess. During that whole section, she makes a comment that's clearly a reference to Resident Evil 5, where she says it looks like a boulder rolled through here. If you know, you know. She leaves to answer the phone. Claire hears knocking at the door. She goes to check it out and gets captured by what looks like Hunk. After that, a series of different images, clips, plays, just like in the Requiem reveal trailer. And we all know there's some stuff going on that they're clearly hinting at, including why what looks like this guy, I believe his name is Steve, from the original game. Again, I'm not 100% certain. I never got to play Code Veronica as a kid. Then finally we get the face reveal of Claire, because up until that point, everything had been in first person. And then we see Claire in a facility and zombies try to attack her. And I say try because it's Claire Redfield. There's no way on earth she's going to tolerate that. In addition to the reveal trailer, we got the confirmation that this game is being released on the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Steam, and also the Nintendo Switch 2. Expect me to possibly compare the PlayStation and Nintendo versions again with this game. And for those who want to know my actual personal thoughts are on a Code Veronica remake, as I mentioned, I never got to play the original. I don't know if I'll ever get a chance at this point because Again, it is very hard to find this game anymore. But I will say this, I do hope with this remake they also finally remaster the game again and release it on platforms that I can easily play, because I do genuinely want to play the original Code Veronica. I don't know if it's going to happen, but I do genuinely hope that Capcom does this. So yes, I am looking forward to Resident Evil Veronica. Of course I am, because it's Resident Evil. Anyone who knows me and has, watched my channel the last few years knows I have really been getting into Resident Evil lately. I love these games, and I do genuinely, you know, look forward to the future of Resident Evil. Anyway, that's all the time I have for today. I'll be back.